So you know what's going on? I think a lot of people out here seeking pleasure and not living with a purpose, man. I think we can put that in a lot of different categories, man. We can put that in a lot of different places right now in life. You know what I mean? Like put it in your relationship. You put it in your work environment. You put it in life, just life, the streets, corporate, wherever you put it at. People are literally searching and seeking pleasure. They're not living with a purpose. And I think when you start living with a purpose, that's how you flip the game. When you walking with a purpose, I mean you gonna be happy. You gonna be pleasant because you accomplishing what you want. You ain't just seeking gratification for any little thing that you do. You're not out here to be pleased. You out here to do something. You know what I mean? To stand for something. To you know what I'm saying? Like I put it in a perspective like this. Like when I go to work, man, I just go to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my higher ups tell me what it is that they need me to do. I do the job. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing the job like let me go extra hard so they'll like me or not. Like I just do the job, and I'm so passionate in a way that like I get offended when they tell me I'm not doing the job because I know me, I know I do the job. So if somebody being nitpicky with me and like you're not you're not doing this right, I might get a little upset behind that. Like, and not it's not that I'm seeking pleasure out of. I don't want people to like praise me for what I'm doing. I just don't want you to shit on me because I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm rolling with a purpose. When I go to work, I'm there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the same in my relationship. But like in a relationship, right? A lot of people be jealous. A lot of people be insecure because they won't continue if they're not getting continuous like maybe pleasure in the bedroom or compliments or touch, the little touch or just anything from their companion. If they ain't getting it, then they kind of seek that elsewhere, right? And it's easy to do that. But when you're not chasing like pleasure, you stand for certain things. So like it's certain things that you just wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, whether it's like some people get pleasure from dominating a woman. Some people want to be the total dominant. They want to take care of all of the money. They want to. They the only one that drive. They don't want you to have a cell phone. They don't want you to work, or they don't want you to. This is like that's because they want to feel needed or whatever, right? They're not walking in their purpose or what it is to be in a relationship with them or with each other. Like, what is the purpose? What is this all about? Are we building a legacy? Are we in this together? Or is it all about me being pleased? And if I'm not getting pleasure from you, then I'm gonna get it from somebody else. Like, that's how the world is working. It seemed like that's how shit is going, man. People just selfish, I guess, and they don't. And it's so crazy because they don't stand for something, though. I can understand being selfish and like standing on your business, but when you being selfish just for your pleasure, it's crazy because, like, as a man, they always say like you won't get your flowers until you're gone. People won't understand how impactful or how important you were to them until they don't have you no more or whatever. You will never get your praises while you here. Like nobody's ever gonna come up to you and say, "Man, you saved my life." That one, but they'll say it at your funeral. You know what I'm saying? Like, so as a man, I kind of already expect that, but then at the same time, I expect me to stand on something. Like when I mean, like, ain't no another man gonna just call me no bitch to my face. Simple as that. You're not gonna look me in my eyes and call me a bitch, and I'm not gonna do something about it. It's just a man thing with me. Like that's just something that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And like that may be different with my lady. Say my lady slip up and call me a bitch. I'm not gonna do nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? Because I stand by shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got morals and I got shit that I live by, and I'm teaching people this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got my son watching me. So he'll see me not smack the shit out of a woman for saying that thing to me, but he will see me go at a nigga for saying those same words because you gotta stand for something sometimes. But what I think is these street niggas see the game done changed so much that these street niggas now everybody been seeing these LA podcasters. They going down, man. They going down in a major way, and it's all because of pretty much self snitching. These niggas getting on these podcasts and running their mouths. Why? For likes, for views, for pleasure. They're not they're not standing on P. That's the wrong P. You know what I'm saying? They're not standing on this shit. See, because in my day, the real gangsters ain't talk about that. You know what I mean? Ain't no talk about it. It's be about it. You know what I'm saying? We know the feds is listening. When you know the feds is listening, you don't talk. But these niggas out here just rapping, yap, talking, knowing the feds listening. Like they don't care. Like it's a real game to them. And clicks, the more clicks, the more views you get online, the more legitimate or the more certified you is, I guess. As a street nigga nowadays, that shit is ridiculous. But these niggas catching Rico after Rico. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The amount of self-snitching they doing on themselves out here chasing pleasure. If these niggas was living in a purpose, they would not be doing that. They wouldn't be. So stop trying so hard to please people and just live in your purpose, man. That's all you really gotta do. Hey, man, until next time, man, it's been the Pastor P's podcast, baby. Holla back.